Ever wondered how financial skills and principles can transform your life? Well, they can, and quite dramatically. These skills are not just about counting dollars and cents, they're about understanding the flow of money, making strategic decisions, and building a robust financial future. Imagine being able to learn from one of the wealthiest men in history, John D. Rockefeller. Intriguing, isn't it? Well, that's what we're about to explore. Stay tuned as we dive into the financial journey of John D. Rockefeller. Before we continue, if you like this video, please remember to share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. At the heart of Rockefeller's financial success was his habit of meticulous record-keeping. Even as a young boy, Rockefeller began to keep track of his income and spending, a practice that would shape his understanding of wealth management and multiplication. Imagine the young Rockefeller, not much older than a schoolboy, carefully noting down every single penny that came into his possession, and every penny that went out. It wasn't just an exercise in arithmetic for him, it was a lesson in life. By keeping track of his money, he learned the value of every dollar, and the importance of making every dollar work for him. It wasn't a chore or a burden, but rather a habit he cultivated with dedication. This habit didn't just help him keep an eye on his finances, but also helped him understand the flow of money. He saw patterns, trends, and opportunities that others often missed. And these insights became the building blocks of his financial strategies. As he grew older and his wealth increased, his record-keeping became more complex, but the principle remained the same. Every dollar mattered, and every dollar was accounted for. This meticulous tracking of income and expenses allowed him to manage his wealth effectively and multiply it exponentially. But Rockefeller didn't just track his money, he understood it. He knew that money was not just a means to an end, but a tool that could be wielded with precision. He used his money to invest, to grow his businesses, and to create more wealth. And he did so with the confidence of a man who knew exactly where every dollar was and where it was going. This habit of meticulous record-keeping wasn't just a part of Rockefeller's daily routine, it was a cornerstone of his financial philosophy. It taught him discipline, accountability, and foresight. It gave him the power to control his wealth rather than letting his wealth control him. So, if there's one thing we can learn from Rockefeller's financial habits, it's this: keep track of your money, know where it comes from and where it's going. Understand its value, and use it wisely. Rockefeller's financial discipline laid the foundation for his future success, and it can do the same for you. Borrowing money can be scary, but not for Rockefeller. This titan of industry viewed debt not as a pitfall but as a stepping stone on the path to prosperity. Borrowing money, however, is not a strategy to be taken lightly. It requires wisdom, foresight, and a keen understanding of financial dynamics. And Rockefeller had all these in abundance. Rockefeller's approach to borrowing was anything but reckless. Each decision to borrow was made strategically, with the clear objective of supporting his business ventures and investments. He didn't just borrow because he could, he borrowed because it made good business sense. Consider this. When you borrow, you leverage other people's money to create wealth. This was precisely what Rockefeller did. He understood that borrowed money, when invested wisely, could yield returns far greater than the interest paid on the debt. He saw every loan as an opportunity to expand his empire further, to venture into new markets, or to seize a business opportunity that others might have missed. But strategic borrowing is not just about taking on debt, it's also about managing debt. And Rockefeller was a master at this. He knew when to borrow, how much to borrow, and most importantly, how to repay his debts. He never let his borrowing spiral out of control. Instead, he managed his debt in a way that maintained his strong financial reputation and ensured he always had access to credit when he needed it. Rockefeller also understood the risks associated with borrowing. He knew that every loan carried a degree of risk, but he was not deterred by this. Instead, he meticulously calculated the potential risks and rewards, making sure that the potential returns outweighed the risks before taking on any debt. His approach to borrowing was a key factor in his success. It allowed him to seize opportunities, expand his business, and accumulate great wealth. But it was not just about the money. It was about using borrowed funds as a strategic tool to achieve his business goals. For Rockefeller, borrowed money was not a burden but a strategic tool for wealth creation. His story serves as a powerful reminder that when managed wisely, debt can be a powerful ally on the journey to financial success. A man of his word, Rockefeller was known for fulfilling his financial obligations. Now, this might seem like a simple premise, but it's one that carries a lot of weight. In the world of finance, reputation is everything, and Rockefeller was a man who understood this. He was not just a man of immense wealth, he was a man of integrity. His commitment to meeting deadlines, repaying loans, and honoring his financial obligations was unwavering. This wasn't just about settling debts. No, it was about establishing a reputation of reliability, of trustworthiness. And this reputation, my friends, is what sets the great apart from the good. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. Imagine you're a lender. You've got two potential borrowers. One is always late with repayments, sometimes even defaults. The other is John D. Rockefeller, a man known for paying his debts on time, every time. Who would you choose to lend your money to? The choice is clear. This is the power of a strong financial reputation, and it's a power that Rockefeller wielded with skill. His reliability made him a safe bet, a desirable business partner, and a trustworthy investment. It was this reputation that allowed him to negotiate better terms on loans, secure more favorable contracts, and attract high-profile investors to his ventures. But it wasn't just about the benefits. Rockefeller understood the importance of fulfilling obligations as a matter of principle. He knew that every commitment he made was a reflection of his character, his ethics, his integrity, and he never allowed himself to fall short in these aspects. So, what can we take away from this? Well, it's simple. In the world of finance, your reputation is your currency. It's what determines how others perceive you, how they interact with you, how they trust you. By fulfilling his obligations promptly and reliably, Rockefeller wasn't just settling debts, he was building a legacy. And so, his reliability and trustworthiness were key to his financial success. Every decision has a cost. Rockefeller knew this all too well. In the financial realm, the art of decision-making is akin to a high-stakes game of chess. Each move, each decision, can either propel you forward or set you back. John D. Rockefeller, a master of this game, understood that every decision carries its own price tag, and he was always prepared to pay. Rockefeller's approach was not one of reckless risk-taking. Far from it. He was a calculated decision-maker, meticulously considering the potential costs and benefits of each choice. He knew that every decision, no matter how small, could impact his financial landscape. He didn't just look at the immediate gains, he delved deeper, analyzing the long-term implications of his choices. Borrowing money, for instance, wasn't simply a matter of securing funds. He considered the cost of repayment, the impact on his credit, and the potential return on investment. He wasn't just making decisions, he was crafting a financial strategy. Rockefeller's analytical approach extended far beyond the realm of borrowing. When it came to investments, he was equally thorough. He understood that every investment decision was a trade-off, a balance between potential risks and potential rewards. He didn't shy away from risks, but he never took them lightly. He weighed his options, carefully considering the potential fallout of every decision. This approach was not born out of fear or indecision, it was a manifestation of respect. Respect for the power of financial decisions and the profound impact they can have. Respect for the delicate balance of risk and reward that lies at the heart of financial success. Rockefeller's careful decision-making was not about avoiding mistakes. It was about making informed choices, understanding the costs, and being prepared to bear them. It was about recognizing that each decision, each action, has a ripple effect, with consequences that can echo far into the future. Rockefeller's careful decision-making was a cornerstone of his financial journey. Rockefeller's understanding of wealth was ahead of his time. He didn't merely see wealth as an accumulation of money, but as a tool that could be invested to generate more wealth. His vision was not confined to the immediate present. Instead, he took a long view, focusing on long-term profitability. This perspective allowed him to make investments that others often deemed too risky. Rockefeller was never hesitant to invest in infrastructure and new technologies, recognizing their potential to revolutionize industries and yield substantial returns. He understood that true wealth was not just about having money, but about using that money to create value, to innovate, and to drive progress. His willingness to take calculated risks and his ability to identify potential in areas overlooked by others was remarkable. It was this unique understanding and approach to wealth, combined with his financial acumen, that set him apart from his contemporaries. Rockefeller's forward-thinking approach to wealth was a key factor in his financial success. What can we learn from Rockefeller's financial journey? The secrets to his financial success lie in 5 key principles. He was meticulous in his record-keeping and strategic in his borrowing. He never shied away from fulfilling his financial obligations promptly and reliably. Each decision was carefully weighed, considering potential costs and benefits. And above all, he had a deep understanding of wealth and the courage to invest in the long term. By applying these principles, you too can take control of your financial future. Remember, financial literacy is a journey, not a destination. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching.